The funniest thing last episode was when the church pastor, or rather the orphanage guy, before it was a church, was like, "Oh, how Miss Zhao, how dare you profit off of this kid? Listen, Xian, I'm gonna take care of you." 5 years later, oh, everyone is like fucking worshiping this cult idol now. It's like, well, that went fucking fast. A lot of people are like, actually, the orphanage guy, he's actually not bad because he's not taking money from Xian. It's simply contributions, and he himself is not pocketing the money. I don't care, bro. They're using the girl as a tool to make money, even if it's not going directly to his wallet. Who do you think is paying Miss Zhao, bro? Who do you think is paying the rest of the fucking church shit? Clearly, even if he is not taking the money, it is still at the end of the day child abuse, and it's sad. It really is. She had a moment of rebellion last episode though, right? And when she had a moment of rebellion and did the whole rock concert, obviously the director is gonna get mad because everything is based off of faith, right? It's trust value. The moment that the mask fell off and people saw their idol for who she really is, I'm sure that lessened down, and the director is very mad about that. The boy Calamity, he's probably gonna die. I mean, if you've seen the Lucky Xian PV, it heavily hints that Lucky Xian feels very guilty about something that happened to the boy, and she resents herself for it. So I think that Calamity will sacrifice himself for Xian to get out of the orphanage somehow, and we'll go off with that. And regarding the question that I had of when did Xian get her powers, the trust value, did it exist prior to the plane crash or after the plane crash? And I was like, well, maybe, you know, people realized that she survived the crash and then they believed in her, and the luck then kind of like momentum built up like a snowball, right? But that would imply that people knew about the plane crash. As far as we know, only one person and a very select few other people knew about the plane crash, and that's Queen's stepdad, right? So I don't think that's possible, but it still could be the case that maybe the Queen's stepdad was the one that saw the plane crash, and obviously the kid surviving, maybe at that point his faith in her, somehow the belief made her have a trust value of 1 or something, and then some lucky occurrences happen regarding the pulling the gacha cards or the other lucky shit and start the momentum build up. I don't know, but an important thing is that there was some drama happening with heroes that caused the crash. Was Xian part of it? Was the purple girl, who was the previous ex, part of that plane crash and that was actually the target and not really Xian? I'm not really sure. There's a lot of questions. There's also the Aether Lab as well, right? The conspiracy about the guys that's saying, come on, spread the fear. The conspiracy, the plane crash, you know, it was all organized, and there's a lot of moving parts right now, but I think I've covered pretty much the important stuff. Let's see what happens today. Day before the concert? Why did Dean buy him a guitar? Okay. Bro caused no troubles for a year, and the Dean rewarded him. Now he's gonna have basically a decade's worth of crash out in one session. Good job, Dean. She know how to play the guitar? Okay, yeah, she does. Where'd you learn this? Okay, the vocals? English vocals? The English going crazy, man. Be respectful. Be respectful. I mean, hey, brother. Hey, listen, I'm trying to be respectful, all right? Even Lucky Xian herself is saying, ooh. Ooh. Michelle. That's the tiger lady right there. Damn, lady. She's gonna crash out. Don't impression. Did she hear that? That's right. It's like some Mushoku Tensei shit. Like, younger you are, the faster you start with magic, the better you get. I don't know about that, but yeah, I think that he definitely is using the orphanage as an opportunity to create heroes. I mean, the whole Lucky Xian project is that itself. I wonder how much trust value that he himself has benefited off of, because at the end of the day, yeah, Xian is the goddess of the idol and the worship here, and I'm sure she gets a lot more powerful, like making a wish-making hero, but at the same time, does the director himself also kind of gain influence and power? Is that his personal goal? I don't know. Bro farming, bro. His power looked like some unseen hand shit from ReZero last episode. I don't know if it was like invisible limbs or wind effects, but this thing right here looks like he's a... I'm thinking fire, but this actually looks like bartending magic. I don't know. What is this? Liquids? Is he waterbending right now? But like orange fluids? Whether you like it or not, your trust value. What number is it now? It's 5 digits. 80,212? I don't know. Maybe something like that? What is his number at? I don't think we see his number right now, right? Yeah, we don't see his just yet. She's almost at 6 figures. But this is 5 digits at this point. Wonder who the first 6-figure digit here was gonna be. The trucker. This is a very relatable experience for, I guess, some people that's dealt with like packaging and, you know, dropping stuff off. The trucker is basically dropping a lot of boxes off, and the guy's like, wait, aren't you gonna like unload this shit? And nah. I'm just gonna put it here. Good luck, bro. I get paid for this. I'm just here to drive. The background music is so good right now. What are they delivering? Sacred Maiden Natsu Xian. Okay, that's one of the managers. Yo, that's heresy! Lucky Charm. Ooh, there it is, baby. The truth comes out. He is at the end of it. Obviously, he's trying to procure a hero, but it's to his own benefit. Literally just hanging around like a rabbit's foot. And he himself will benefit from that. Trying to relive the glory days, huh? Oh, sorry, girl. Something bad's gonna happen to that kid. Now, present timeline. And then, bro just gets... That kid, poor kid. That looks like Window, right? Oh shit, here we go. Washed up boomer. Trying to project his hopes and dreams. Creepy. Ooh, that does look like limbs in the back of his back, right? It was like flickering there. This wasn't simply just wind manipulation. Like, something is flickering, man. Oh. Like some sort of tentacles behind. Who knows? That's a tentacle, man. Bro got the powers of a hentai protag. Gave you the opportunity. You better be grateful for what I've done for you. Motherfucker. You abused this child and groomed her and took advantage of her? The gaslighting is crazy. Go Calamity. Hold the guitar. Oh. What the hell? It worked? That was easy. I don't know. I thought he would have easily disposed of him there. Maybe he's limited right now, right? We saw a flicker there, right? You can kind of see if you go by frame, you can see boom, right? I don't know. I thought that he could have easily countered him, but maybe there's like a limitation of his power right now holding Xian. Looks like he missed, maybe. Maybe this is like new powers he has to control, because it's a bit different from before, from the poster we saw. There's something funny about Xion just no hesitation running away. Because, you know, usually in these cliche scenarios, they'd be like, no, I'm not gonna abandon you and come back. And I'm like, what are you doing, dummy? But she's like, yep, now bye-bye. I'm out of here. Miss Zhao. True? Yo, let's see that luck, girl. Let's see the luck here. Huh? There's the luck, baby. Oh shit, truck out of nowhere. Who the hell? Was he falling asleep? He was literally asleep. He's like, ah, shit, my bad. Nah, blame Lucky Xian. It's not his fault. Yeah, maybe it's the same trucker, you know, overnight. He did say that he was overworked, you know, in the flashback. Calamity. Unlucky. Lucky and unlucky. That's crazy how the truck also immediately bends and aims right at Luo, man, because unlucky. Ooh. Double replay. There's no way, right? Did I fall asleep? I feel bad for the trucker straight up because I don't think he was falling actually asleep, right? Like he's clearly just being used by the powers of Xian, and it just happened that all right, you're gonna go night now. We need a lucky situation. Well then, you're gonna rollerblade out here? Okay, let's see who survived. Looks like they both did, right? The power saved them both, maybe? He's bleeding, but I think he might be okay still. Nuclear drama, man. Oh, the drama too, bro. People are gonna be gossiping. Why would the Sacred Maiden do this? Trust is gonna drop. Yo, this church is cooked. Xian's still rollerblading. Loss and gain. Oh, bro, she don't even got the rollerblades. Oh, the wheels are falling off. I don't know about that. She needs to meet up with Queen and her adoptive dad. That's the only connection I can think of right now. At least we got the guitar, right? It's a memento of his. What? Passel Shitio. That is a crazy name for a sign. All right, time to do indie street busking and hustle. My color. It's his song, huh? She's heard it before? Where could she have heard this before? Shameless hero. Peak water animation. This is sad. Oh, is this the actual same song she played in the Isol versus Isol, you know, the concert that she had? That one was a way more upbeat and exciting version. Oh, lucky coin. Yo, we got a patron. Oh, random guy. Thank you. All right. Is that X? Yeah, is that X? I mean, the hair is slicked backwards. It's hard to tell, right? It's hard to tell because we only see a glimpse of him from behind. He does seem to be wearing glasses though, right? That's another sign. So hair slicked backwards. But in his day-to-day life, does he slick his hair backwards? I thought that's kind of in hero form, but got the glasses. I don't know. It's fun to think that this could be X. If only we heard and also the coins, right? The coins, right? He does do the coin flip stuff, right? So I think this definitely could be X. And what is the popular theory with him? I don't agree that he is the villain, but I do agree that he is trying to reform the system or maybe even dismantle it and raise his own group of heroes, right? I think that he is master puppet mind. Like, you thought Unk Rock was master puppet mind? Like, this dude might be the one that's truly just controlling everything behind the scenes. I don't know. There's a lot of interesting theories with this guy. Kind of hustle on the streets, baby. I mean, yeah, why not? She's lucky, right? Why bother grinding out in the streets, buskering, you know, trying to earn some pennies, bro? Fuck it, let's go big immediately. Gamba time, baby. And she don't even got shoes, man. Better luck next time. Even Lucky Xian can't just one-tap it, huh? Well, then again, I think the whole trust value thing, right? I don't know what her trust value number is at right now, but the cult members, the faith, the power was all derived from there, so that could be gone now. That's crazy. 5 digits? 80,000 something we saw before. Single digits now. Gone. Wiped out. Damn, that was fast. I mean, that's what happens, I guess, if you invest all your audience into one specific niche and then you basically fall off and you're gone and you try to pivot content and no one cares about you anymore, huh? Happens a lot with content creation, too. I don't think it confirms that he's dead. We also don't know if someone dying removes the trust value or not. Alright, we gotta grind it out, baby. Good? Somebody please buy her a pair of shoes. Well, he walked away with a smile. Even though he's not donating money, doesn't mean he thinks like, oh, this is mid, I'm gone. Walks away. Please, somebody buy her a pair of shoes. Also, here's a kind of a crazy take, but I do absolutely believe that when it comes to lollies, and I think that Lucky Xian right now is on the spectrum of what you would call a lolly, right? Clearly not a complete lolly like you would see in Dragon's Maid, but definitely on the upper end of what's called a petite girl. I think that there's an absolute correlation of lolly fan service and showing their feet always. I don't know why, but there is absolutely a part of people that really just enjoys lolly feet fan service. That's why she's no feet right now. Sorry, no shoes right now. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong, bro. Nah, bro. You don't see us a lot. That's what I'm saying. A lot of people don't understand. Like, this is kind of like Capella too, right? I would put her in the same category as Capella, where lolly isn't just one body type, but more of like a spectrum of very young kid to almost like petite woman that's about to get bigger. And I think she is at that like that borderline. Anyways, we're getting off topic. Hey, here we go. Money! Don't. Oh, wait! And y'all were laughing at him saying he just walked away. He gave her a coin. I thought I didn't have any coins. Is that her luck working? Maybe I'm crazy. But like, what if like he really didn't have any coins, but she's still Lucky Xian, and somehow, some way, it's just like, oh, a coin just showed up. Here's a donation. Damn, she popping off. Donation. 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 I didn't even make it into the cup, bro. Also, when the hell did this guitar change colors? What the hell? Am I crazy? Oh, she taped it up. No. She taped it up with green like duct tape. It's overflowing. Amazing CG. Now we're getting bills, bro, not just coins. Bald? Bald? Shoes! Oh, thank God. Wait, I wouldn't expect this place to sell shoes though. What the hell? This is like a fucking corner store, bro. Selling like random ass bread and tin can foods and random snacks. What the hell is this place selling shoes anyways? Oh, Lolicons in shambles. This is the Lolicons 9/11 right now. No! They put the shoes back on the girl. And then there's also gonna be like, do you even know what a lolly is? She's not a lolly. If you genuinely are gonna argue with me that this body type is not on the upper spectrum of what I consider lolly is, fuck you. You're a pedophile. I'm just gonna say it right there, bro. Capella, Liliana from ReZero, I think are perfect examples. This body type, being that, again, there's a spectrum from 0 to 10 of 0 might be like Kana from like actually like Dragon Maid. That's a lolly. Like what the hell? That's a baby, bro. And then on the other side of the spectrum, I think this is like a 9 or a 10 in terms of, all right, they are actually getting kind of big and it's like getting pretty big, but the proportions and the way that they're presented, still lolly. And if you're gonna deny that, bro, you are a literal fucking sussy ass pedo. Yep, I'm saying it. Yep, I see it right there, bro. One person in the chat literally complaining. Like, why would you even defend this shit? Here's another thing. If you get so upset about me calling this body type a lolly, why does this get you mad? The only type of people I can ever imagine getting mad at this are actual lolicons that want to like defend their justification of, it's okay for me to jack off to this girl. Don't you dare make me feel bad about it. Listen, you want to jack off to this shit? Go ahead. Do it on your own privacy. I'm not going to think, I am going to think you're weird, but like as long as you're not hurting anybody, go ahead. But the fact that you are sitting in chat arguing if this body type is actually not on the upper spectrum of what is called a lolicon with the fucking feet fan service, you are delusional, bro. She got a burger! She's still homeless though. New thigh highs! She's still homeless though, I think. Is this a Reeves footage? I don't know. Some bougie ass aunties, bro. I just know that these ladies are rich, bro. Some rich ass Chinese aunties pulling up. Dude, look at those pearls. Church members? Church members. Church members. Oh shit. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, as long as they just want to hear the music, and as long as they hear the music and get blessed, that's all right, I guess. But I feel like the director is listening, watching this right now, right? No, never mind. Never mind. Not the director. Oh, this is the friend, right? And the news reporter guy. Yeah, Queen's dad. Hero company, right? Okay, no, chill. Other people are just enjoying it. They're bringing like fucking some religious shit. Oh, Lista Nagaib! Please, Messiah! Please deliver us! Oh, no. Kinda creepy. Yikes. We might have to move positions. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. Now people are recording videos of not Lucky Xian, but like the worshippers instead. This is not a good look. We need to move, bro. Yo, she throwing it back! What the hell? What the helly? What the helionte? What the? They throwing it back, bro. They're trying a little bit too much for, you know, God's prayers. Just straight up on their fucking knees. Okay, we gotta get out of here. This is a bad look. I don't think anything good's gonna come from this. Let's get out. The vibes are dead. Bald. Yeah, run, Seijo-sama. I wonder if it's intentional how... Now, not all of the worshippers are women, right? And I'm not here saying all women are like this, but... I wonder if they did like a survey, like a demographic. Like the statistics of how many members are female versus male. I have no evidence to support any of the things I'm saying, but anecdotally, I feel like a lot of cult members being full of women, especially when the leader is a male figure, I feel like I've seen a lot of cases like that. Anyways, I'm getting off tangent. Like, I feel like a bunch of bored single moms would be doing this shit. You know what? That's what I'm saying. Bored single mom anti-vibes who got nothing better to do, too much free time on their hands, maybe too much disposable income, you know, goes to church and cults like this. No, it's not women are more gullible. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that sometimes there are single mom aunties in this demographic that shows up in cults like that. That place is just called Shop. That's crazy. Someone's approaching. That was so cute. Look at that, bro. That's so cute. Nah. She's from the company, right? This isn't Miss J, right? Damn, 5 digits again already? Ken. What kind of name is Ken? Last episode, there was a office worker lady who was getting mad at the journalist guy, Queen's dad, and that's when he quit. And I said, yo, is that Miss J from Timu? And someone said, what if that's actually Miss J? Identical voice actor, apparently. I'm not sure if that's the case. Now I see her. I don't think this is the same girl at all, but like, yo, another Miss J? Everybody Miss J? Miss K. Not Miss J. $36 after commission, baby. I kept calling it after Christ, though. All right, back at the church, I think. Yeah, Luo. Okay, Calamity's still alive. Damn, those injuries. Hey, Xion. Yo, Luo. She's doing well. She got out. Let's go. Director. Yo, don't let him know. Maybe he already knows. He does know, of course. Oh, shut up. Huh? Huh? What'd he say? What could he have possibly said? She doesn't love you? She betrayed you? I don't know. That was very ominous. Skippity toilet. Wonder if that's just an eye injury, if the eye is gone too. Oh, new hairstyle. Damn, that's a lot of fans, bro. Just pack out a stadium like this already? She popping off. Is this the ESOL fight day too? I don't know if this is literally the same time as like the ESOL versus ESOL fight, but maybe it is right now, huh? So in here, the girl is crying right now. The 3 seats, right? The 2 empty seats and her, and she's crying right anyways. By the way, this concert pulled way more than ESOL fight shit. Not a lot of people really cared about that compared to, I guess, Lucky Xian, but I mean, that's how popular she is, man. Idol stuff goes crazy here. That is so bougie. A thing goes up so that she can just put the mic on it and then it goes down. Wow, that's fancy. Lol. Calamity. Her last performance? Where? Yo, the gossip, the rumoring. I don't know if that's good for her, but okay. Also, is X here somewhere? Yeah, honestly, something funny would be like if the people were like, wait, she has a boyfriend? My Oshi is not single? I can't believe it. Unsubscribed. I'm no longer your fan anymore. Oh my god, it's Oshinoku all over again. I'm just trying to look for Easter eggs right now. I don't think X is in the crowd though. The guitar. Yeah. Oh.
You're blessed with love, even when I'm not going you at any cost. I swear, let me pass my story stays in you. You feel it too.
Time to piss a lot of people off. So I think that this girl in Windbreaker has a better song. Now, I think Lucky Xian better than Liliana from ReZero song. But the Windbreaker song, listen, I know a lot of y'all not watching Windbreaker Season 2 right now, but she's literally singing at the same time right now during this current timeline, like, well, like this seasonal anime. That song, the soft jazz, like, whew, that shit clears. Anyways, we don't need to be comparing. Whoa, 3D! 3D model? Yo, these zombies? Is that zombies? What the fuck happened here, bro? Obviously, there's a growth coming out of their backs. There's some sort of purple things coming down. I'm assuming that this is the church, right? This is the church, and this is the church symbol. I don't know if the director himself did this, did his powers evolve, but there's zombies here now. It could be Calamity? Yeah, it could be Luo, basically the words that he heard from the director and him crashing out. It could be related to that. I don't know, but what an interesting turn. Michelle! Camera work is crazy right now. What about the director? Is he good? Him too? Wait a minute. Tokyo Ghoul looking ass. Yo, ain't this some Tokyo Ghoul shit, bro? Like, don't the eyes get dark and shit and they got like that tentacle shit, right? Ain't this some Tokyo Ghoul shit, right? Okay. Interesting. I don't see him with the growth on his neck though, right? I don't think he's same possessed as the other people, but clearly his eyes are dark too. Maybe this is a new format of his powers, or maybe Luo is doing something, but what a twist of events at the end here. No clue what the hell's going on over at the church, but zombie outpost. All right, we got cults. Like, dude, I love zombie movies. Anything zombie apocalypse, I love that shit. I love cults and religions too. Prophets, you know, messiahs, right? Prophecies and shit like that. You combine the two? Like, god damn, you are so pandering towards my interest. This episode, fantastic. I'd say kind of chill in like the middle stuff, right? Like the beginning was definitely really, really exciting and kind of like sad and tragic because obviously Luo sacrifices himself. The trucker, poor trucker, and we get out, and obviously we now understand why she blames herself for everything that's happened. The director fucking sucks, man. He truly is just a boomer who has been washed. He used to be a hero. He wants to relive the glory days, and he wants to use Lucky Xian. He groomed a little girl and wants to use her like a lucky charm, like a rabbit's foot, man. This guy is irredeemable. But maybe he has a really tragic flashback, and at the end of the day, he's doing all of this because of his, I don't know, dead wife or dead kids, and he just wanted to be a hero. I don't know, man. We'll see what happens there. Lucky Xian, you know, just busking away. We also saw Hero X, I think. I think that it's not confirmed, but the condemning evidence is his overall body, right? We know that he's a day job. He's just like a corporate salary man. His hairstyle, the glasses, as well as the coin. I think the coin is very important because quite often he's like doing tricks on his finger with the coin, stuff like that. But Xian right now is getting scouted by a different hero agency, DOS. We know about DOS, MG, and Treeman Group. I wanted to hear more about, you know, the Aether Lab or the Glimmer Lab that we talked about last episode. I don't know exactly what the director told Luo there. He whispers something. Skibbity skibbity. What is, I don't know, what is it again? The mirror, mirror on the wall, tell me who's the fairest of them all. Skibbity, skibbity. No, I forgot the fucking line. My brain rot memes are fucking dead too. And now there's a zombie apocalypse happening. I don't know, man. Maybe this is Luo, maybe this is the director's awakening powers. All I know is that bro is role-playing as Kaneki from Tokyo Ghoul. That's it from me. If you're still here though, if you enjoyed this reaction, please like the video. Check out the other playlist for even more content. And until next time, take care.